I'm gonna show you guys what I do with a leftover rotisserie chicken. This is gonna be like a healthy-ish chicken salad. But first I have to put this roast beast outside because when he was a kitten, his main diet was rotisserie chicken. So every time there's a rotisserie chicken in the house, he goes absolutely nuts. So I'd like to wear gloves because rotisserie chickens are greasy as shit. I don't know what makes them so greasy, but I'm not dealing with this today. We are just gonna take our chicken. What is that? Gonna take our chicken and shred it into little pieces and then put it like in another bowl. I don't know about you guys, but I was a 90s baby and I feel like rotisserie chickens came out sometime in like the 90s or the early 2000s, and my dad used to buy rotisserie chickens basically every single day for us to eat. And I used to be so disgusted by them, but now I've turned a new leaf and I like them again. We have our shredded chicken. I like to go back through and make sure it's just like a little bit more fine because I don't want like big ass chunks of chicken. Chicken is like finely shredded. I'm gonna use this half of an onion that I have left over and I'm gonna dice it really thin and really small and then throw it in there with the chicken. You hear my kids back there like having the time of their lives. Anyways, I don't know if this is diced or chopped, but just throw it in there with the chicken. It's gonna be delicious. Don't worry about it. I'm not the biggest fan of celery. For some reason, celery just gives me the ick. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to finely chop up some celery and then throw it in there with the chicken. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use all this celery. I'm gonna see what the celery to chicken ratio looks like, but let's see. I only ended up using 2 stalks of celery. I'm gonna put it in there with the chicken. That looks about right. The celery just can't be too overpowering. I just can't do it. The next step might lose a few people, and that's okay. This is what I like. This is my personal preference. You can leave it out. You can put it in, whatever. I think I'm gonna dice up half of an apple and throw it in there. So a lot of chicken salads are mayonnaise based, but like I'm not a huge fan of mayonnaise, so I use Greek yogurt instead. This is just non-fat plain Greek yogurt, and I don't measure. I just throw it in there until it looks right. I use avocado oil mayonnaise, and then again, I don't measure. I just like put it in there until it looks right. You don't want it too runny and you don't want it too dry, so that looks about right. I'm gonna add in a little squirt of Dijon mustard. This just gives it a little razzle dazzle. For seasonings, I'm gonna use Greek seasoning. If you've never had Greek seasoning before, you're truly missing out. The best one that I find is at Walmart. Throw in some dill. Again, just measure with your heart, girls. Give her a good mix and then see if we need to add anything else. We're probably gonna have to add some more seasoning, honestly. Just a little taste test. It's pretty good, but I'm gonna add some more dill. Also gonna add a little celery salt and just a dab because this shit is salty as hell, and it also tastes like celery. Here you have it. This is my healthy-ish chicken salad, and I like to eat it with crackers, and it is just absolutely freaking delicious.